Rotary is a worldwide service organization. There aren't very many countries that don't have Rotary clubs in them. And Rotary works to address the needs of people all over the world. And Mr. Schmitt obviously has the same perspective on what's important. Changing the minds of students, just one student at a time, is a difficult task when you have a classroom full of students, but that's what good teachers do.
Convince me.
Okay, so
I think that it's the most important thing for me really focuses on the fact that you grow as a teacher over time. I like to say we're like a family. Working with my students as I do, we become family. We fight a little bit, we grow a little bit, we manage each other, but then we also have these little things that make it special, that make learning magical, because that's what I love about the teaching, is that the subject has to come alive somehow in order for the kids to link to it.
In his class, he just is different. He always tries to incorporate new learning tools, and so we're always learning in a different way every day, and it's just really helpful and entertaining and engaging. So his class is probably one of my favorites.
The politicized world citizen is the cornerstone of what we do. One of the very first things that we do in class is we look at what it is that you think a politicized world citizen can do. So the goal is to get students to be able to look at events throughout the world, to get them to see what is happening in the world and to try to trigger a goal to looking at the world through new lenses. So I guess that's the key to looking at global perspectives, is recognizing that your current thinking is what we use in class is fine, but your current thinking has to grow and you have to be able to look at it through multiple lenses in order to make a difference. I'm embracing 2020 because it became so relevant, the impact that we have and what we're doing with kids, because the kids who weren't with us were struggling. Seeing virtually one of my students crying because they were fearful when we moved into that role, and then subsequently having a fellow colleague crying because she didn't know how to get across in a new environment. But then she did, and the kids did, and we worked together, and it became, again, that family, that team thing. So celebrating that is a cornerstone of what we have to do as teachers. We celebrate success, we celebrate learning, and we celebrate the challenges to make them work better for us.
All right, thank you, potential meeting partners. Elbow, thank you. You've got a lot of stuff.